Okidoki. 15. díl z Hogwarts Legacy. A jo, dneska jdeme na hodinu s paní učitelkou Česnekovou. Naučí nás Wingardium Leviosa. A švihnout a mávnout. No já už nevím zase kolikátej díl to je, ty pičo, já jsem to zase zapomněl. Jo. Zdravíčko, já se Cyberfisí a zdravím vás u 15. epizody ze hry Hogwarts Legacy. Jdeme na to. Minulý díle nám psala paní učitelka Garlicková, že se máme dostavit na to, aby jsme se naučili Wingardium Leviosa. Jo, plus jsme tady ještě vlastně makali na tady tam. Já jsem chtěl to udělat za kamerou, ale ještě jsem to neudělal.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Co to zase dělalo?
Deke thinks you are doing good work here.
Já, dobrý Deku, já bych řekl pohoda. Tady asi taky ještě můžeme něco změnit. Jdeme to do fialové.
Expelliarmus!
No, dobrý, teď mám. Kudy ven? Ať ven. Máme questy. Wingardium Leviosa. Akorát use to venomous tentacula. Akorát make a multiple enemies simultaneously. Tady go to Kunyard mode. The map chamber. Abych udělal teda ještě tohle. Venomous. And use a mandrake. Multiple enemies. No, mandragora. Takže musíme do skleníčku. Ne. A tak je to tady? Ne. Greenhouse, jo, to je ono, to bylo lepší. Myslím, že to je ono. Nejsem si jistý.
What are you up to now?
Tak, paní profesorko, jste tady? Jdeme nahoru, že jo?
At least you didn't do what that bird.
Paní profesorko. Tak classroom, vole. Ne, tohle ne. Já jsem asi někde úplně špatně. Ne, počkej, kecám. Keci prdy řetkvičky, vole. Já jsem totiž správně. Ale počkej. Pojďme to. Titany, yes, to přesně to, co potřebuji, titany. Ne, já nepotřebuji titany. Chci mandragoru. Potřebuji mandragoru, vole. A paní profesorka Garlicková, takže jsem správně.
Professor, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Venomous jsem já už mám ten takový Venomous, ok. Ale já mám Mandragoru, vole. Paní profesorko, kde se ženu Mandragoru, krucinál? Paní profesorko? Já bych se ukázal Mandragoru. Mandrake, najdu Mandragoru, vole. Najdu Mandragoru do piče. Já nemám ale ani semínka Mandragory, aha. What's the fucking point? Ne. Kurva, kudy jdu dolů? Ale... Vole, do píči. To nebude. Tady je Venomous. To je Titany.
What is the reason for these additional assignments, Professor?
They're meant to help you hone your magical skills outside of the classroom, thus preparing you to learn a new charm, Wingardium Leviosa. Before we plant the seed, we must till the soil. When you're finished with them, come and see me and we'll work on the charm together. I look forward to it.
Já nemám to, ty vole.
Revelio.
Počkej, tady je 300, ty vole. Tady ten nejde, jo. Mandrake, vole.
How many times must I tell you? We are a Chudley Cannons family. we do not support Puddlemere United. If I find one more of their mementos on your wall, you'll be on the first train home to take it down.
Revelio.
To nikde není, vole, já nemůžu najít to, podle mě si ji musíme koupit, vole.
I tried to bring some ammo tent here once. It was an awful disaster. I thought he'd taken it.
Vole. Hogsmeade. Já nevím, jestli to je tady, nebo to, tyba. My potřebujeme prostě mandragoru. My potřebujeme mandragoru.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Já potřebuji mandragoru a nemám mandragoru, do piče. Zdravíčko.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
Kompost, na komposti seru, vole.
You've a good head for business, haven't you?
Ten je foxweed, malweed. Počkej, tady to není, vole.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Ty vole. Zkusíme to tady. Já nevím, třeba kde je to, vole. Kde... Najdu mandragoru. Květináči, jo. Počkej.
Accio.
Fucking
Revelio. Accio.
to má tady zamčený, ale to nemůžu ještě.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just...
Divák, zkusíme Pipinovo poušny, ale myslím si...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
The fragrance is most enchanting.
Revelio.
One of the workers speak on his daughter.
banka.
Revelio.
Tady je banka, ale to je pošta.
All the latest wizarding news right here. We'll be seeing you again. Read all about it.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching.
Revelio.
Dobrý, no.
Revelio.
Oh, hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
O, nějak. Nedostačí. Nic, no.
No.
Pipinovou poušní, jo. Počkej. Mám tě.
Revelio.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. A wise decision. Thank you. Here you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure. I hope to see you
Revelio.
Farewell for now.
Já nevím, kde má najít týteny, vole. Teda týteny, vole, tu mandragoru do piče.
Goblins have been running Gringotts.
Revelio.
Oh, did you want to watch me practice? I don't mind.
Haha, unlock apparently mandrake seeds at the dogweed and dead caps. Aha.
It's not every day I get an audience. Shall I try to go
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Oh well, I'll manage it eventually.
No vidíme, jestli tady tudy. Já vím, že někde kurva do prdele byly tyhle ty vole. Já jsem se totiž blbec nekoupil, vole. A už nevím, kde je měl, vole. Kdo je měl. Já nemůžu je teďko najít, vole. Zkusíme to tudy.
Revelio.
The Minister's magic didn't get where he is by sleeping on his hands.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
How is standing behind a till counting nuts?
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Máme další kůl, no, my potřebujeme ale ty mandragory. Je to tu tam, nebo tady vole ještě nebyl jeden, vole. Tady ne, vole, asi. Ne, vole, počkej. Já nevím, ty vole. Třeba vyloženě ty semínka, že ano, vole. Jsem je pokurva předtím, ty vole.
Revelio. House elves are wizard kind.
Thank you again for delivering those cushions to Madame Wound. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
I'm told that last Clement. Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
tajný nemáš? Mandragoří, ty.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stack.
Já nevím, kde to je, ty vole. A tady máme nějaký skilly zase. Já nemám titany, no. Titany nemám. Ani mandragoru, ty vole. Ale to spíš nedokážu najít, ty vole. Tady někde bylo totiž ještě jeden stánek, vole. Zupizos, jo. Free Brooks. To není ještě tamhle, to je, vole. Už to mám. Už vím, kde to je. Už víme, kde to je, což je super. Pak půjdeme na nějaký ten kemp zase, aby jsme to udělali, aby jsme mohli mít tohle zase. No, to ještě tady.
Come on inside.
Revelio.
Watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alone.
Revelio.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you?
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here?
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. But your things will be safe with me, till they're sold. The door's always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Takže mandragoru máme a mandragoří semínka taky. Mandragoru. My potřebujeme tentákly, vole. Use venomous tentacle. Use the mandrake on multiple enemies. Jo. Takže budeme jít do nějakého kempu. To zaletíme. To si uděláme teda v tomhle dílu Leviosa a v příštím dílu skočíme hnedka zase na hlavní quest.
Wonder who lives here.
A letíme.
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Je tam moonstone, ale... Žádný animáce nejsou do piči, jo, aha.
Revelio.
Zadající houbičky.
Protego. Stupefy. Assignment's all finished.
Dobrý, to máme.
Defender.
Oh! OK. Defender docela dobrý. Assignment finish, takže my potřebujeme počkat, tady to nechcem. Hogwarts. Greenhouse.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Na paní učitelku.
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium. Here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Dobrý, no, počkej, no.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Okay. Že mi má Levioso. Nic moc spel teda. Evidentně si tam stejně nechám Levioso. Pokud vyloženě jako nebudu potřebovat Wingardium Leviosa, že ano. OK. To jsme zase vyčerpali naší, to jenom kvůli tomu, že jsme hledali kravinu. V dalším díle se náš těším. Mějte se, čus čus.